Hello, I'm Dr. Heather Moore, owner of Total Performance Physical Therapy. Today we're going to go through the top 5 exercises for your abdominals.
Okay.
When you're doing these exercises, you want to make sure that there's no pain associated with them. If there is, you should consult your healthcare professional. The abdominals are the only support that the lower back has. So if you're experiencing some low back pain, a lot of times part of your treatment protocol is going to be abdominal strengthening. These exercises are very advanced, so don't be afraid if you can't do them right away. We're going to show you a bunch of different variations in order for you to progress them. Do what you can. You want to perform these with a partner or in front of a mirror because form is critical. You want to make sure that you have the correct form. You're going to be able to perform these exercises longer if you don't do them correctly. That's not the goal. You want to be able to perform these exercises as long as you can with the correct form. Because these are low load exercises, you can do these every day, and they should be done every day. These are going to work every aspect of your abdominals, and they're going to isolate your abdominals. Exercises like crunches generally do not isolate the abdominals. They employ other muscles such as your hip and your neck. These types of exercises, while they will work your arms, are the best way to isolate your abdominals. The first one is just a simple plank. So what you're going to do is you can start in the push-up position. You want to make sure your back's straight, everything coming down is nice and straight. This is one of the most challenging ways you can do it. If you can't do it for a minute, drop down to your elbows. Hold that for a minute. If you can't do that, drop down to your knees. Hold that for a minute. You want to try and hold this for a minute. If you can't, do 15 seconds. Do 10 seconds. Work your way up to a minute. The goal is perfect form. You want to do this 3 times for a minute each. The next is a side plank. The most difficult way to do this is to start off on your hand. You want to make sure everything is straight and your feet are stacked. To make this easier, you can unstack your feet and you can drop to your elbow. That's an easier way to do this. Easier way yet is to drop to your knees. The goal is to lift this part up. Keep this straight. Again, you want to hold this for a minute and you want to do 3 on each side. If you're unable to do that, break that up however you see fit until you can hold it for a minute. Once you begin to shake, you are done. The next exercise is a reverse plank. You're going to start on your back and you're just going to lift up the midsection. This is the hardest way to do it. The easiest way to do it is to drop down to your elbows and push up on your midsection. Okay, again, the goal is 3 times a minute. If you can't reach that, make it up in different increments, however you can get to that 3-minute intervals. But know that 3 minutes is going to be the ultimate goal. Next, we have mountain climbers. You're going to go back into the original plank position, and all you're going to do is nice and easy, bring one leg up to your chest and back down. To make this harder, you want to increase the rate at which you're bringing your knees into your chest. But you want to make sure that everything stays nice and level, and you're able to do this for a minute 3 times. The final exercise that is great for your abdominals is burpees. So for this, you want to start in a standing position. You can either walk through this or you can jump through this. We're going to show you walking first. So you're just going to go down to the ground, walk your legs out, walk them back in, and slowly stand up. You want to try and do as many of these in a minute as you can. As you get better, you're going to add a jump at the end, and you're actually going to kick your legs out as opposed to walking them out. So same pattern, you want to kick your legs out, bring them back in, and then jump at the end. That is the hardest way you can do a burpee. As with all of these exercises, there are certain degrees of difficulty that can be added to make these more challenging. In the plank series, you can lift a leg, and that will make it more challenging. Whatever you need to do to make it that you can feel this after a minute. So, lifting a leg, do it for a minute, do it for a minute. This will obviously increase the amount of time that you will be using your abdominals, but that's necessary in order to train them. If you have any questions or need further information, please call us at 215-997-9898 or visit our website, www.totalperformancept.com.